Smith up ahead quickly. Whitehead can't convert from the left side. Saved back to Mandel Thomas for three. Considerably since joining the starting lineup. Been able to re-corral that basketball. Frazier with an open three. And he's going to make those more time than not. Way too strong in the long jumper. Ooh, good look into the lane, and Brian Smith with the lay-in. Right. Back to Thomas. Travion Leonard, he'll get it, and the foul. Gives another opportunity back to Fordham. Frazier underneath. That's momentarily severe off the curl, but they'll go to Smith and the kick out. Mandel Thomas for three. Frazier's been the man in this half for Fordham. And he threads the pass out to Smith, who's open for three.
I cannot wait to get a DVD copy of this game. Just that. To see a lot of that too. Ball screens.
Fordham with numbers, and Frazier with a chance for three. Trying to get a screen for Frazier. Little room. Off the glass.
Joe here? Start without Joe again. Obviously, good A-10 battle. Two teams trying to find their way and build something in this conference. You know, build programs. Danny's doing a good job. He's got good young players. You know, when you looked at both rosters, when going through the scouting report, my assistants give me the folder, the dossier on them as I'm starting to watch all their games, and we just look down, and we're so similar. There's no veterans, or very few. You know, he's got Munford, we got Frazier, and I think that was a big battle tonight. And you know, Frazier wins out having a huge game. And I was kidding with him. February 1st, the best February game he's had, so I expect him to build off of this one. We out-rebounded them in the second half. At halftime, I just said, guys, the reason they're in this game is because of their offensive rebounds. I think they might have had 11 offensive rebounds, 8 or 11 at halftime. And you know, in the second half, we were able to keep them off the glass a little bit better. And offensively, we got things going. We drove the ball to the basket. We made the plays we needed to make. And you know, we got to shoot free throws better. We're a better free throw shooting team than this. But one thing we've been good at is closing games out when it's a tight game in the last few minutes. Because of Brandon, because of John, because of Brian Smith, we have guys in the game who can make free throws and free themselves. And once again, that's the advantage of playing with 4 guards. So that's been good for us. So we have a bye this week. We're giving them a few days off. I'm hitting the recruiting trail early tomorrow morning, as my assistants are. And we'll recharge our batteries and get ready for the final run in A-10 play.
Mandel Thomas, 25 against VCU, 18 tonight. Does he finally have that swagger and toughness that you wanted to see from him all year round?
Well, you know, once again, big second half for him. Had 1 rebound, had 6 in the second half. That's what he's capable of doing. I think at times he doesn't realize he's capable. And our best players have always, we encourage guys, fill up a box score. Other than turnovers, we want you to be doing everything on the basketball court, be a player. And Frazier and him both stepped up in the second half, rebounding the basketball. He drove the ball, he made some good plays that way, he made his free throws, and he only had 1 turnover. You know, only 11 turnovers again. So I'm very happy about that statistic for us. That's a good stat. But yeah, Mandel's a big part of this. Mandel, you know, Brian Smith, even though he didn't drill him tonight, you know, he's 3 of 8, he's 1 of 5 from 3, but he made some big plays for us. He made some good decisions with the basketball, and that's what you need your upperclassmen to do.
Seems like Brandel had, I'm sorry, it seems like Brandon had a couple big shots, you know, a minute
and
a half. He had the 1 second, you know, 1 second remaining. So I mean, you feel like when it's down the last 2 minutes, you want to get him the ball?
Yeah, no, without a doubt, he's our senior, he's our leader, he's our best free throw shooter. So I want the ball in his hands, and you know, if they double it, I know he's not going to just try to make a game-winning shot. He'll make a game-winning play, and that's what veterans do for your team. And you know, I'm really proud of him with this effort. This was a big-time effort for him.
On the offensive rebounding was a big part of the game. 19 on the offensive list, Ryan at 8.
Yeah, I mean, that's Ryan's world. You know, I tell him, you want to get, you know, I kid around with him. I said, you're playing for a guard. I used to tell the big guys, you know, I'm going to throw you a pass, it's going to hit the rim first. You know, so get up there and rebound the basketball. He can really be a force in a sense by being Rodman-like, I guess, because he can just get to the weak side and rebound misses and then power the ball back to the rim and have a huge impact on the game. And he's become a better free throw shooter. He clanked 2, I think, there, but when we needed him to drill him. But he's a better free throw shooter, and that's important too. And he's doing all the things we need him to do. He needs to just be a force and a high energy guy around the basket. But those are huge plays, and they're back-breaking plays, and that's what they did to us in the first half with those offensive rebounds. So by us getting those offensive rebounds in the second half, it made a difference.
High field goal percentage, 46%. When you guys lose, it just seems like missing a lot of shots. What was the execution? Was it just getting to the basket easier? Was it getting that extra pass? What was the high percentage today? What was the reason?
Well, a little of both. I mean, look, Mandel shoots 4 or 5 from 3. You know, we've had a lot of nights where we have not shot the ball well from 3, and we do in practice. Brandon, Mandel, John, Brian. You know, I mean, so we have 4 guys on the floor a good portion of the time that can shoot the ball from 3. I think that was a big difference. And the dribble penetration. Brandon's getting better and better at coming off that diagonal flat screen we run and making good decisions, not only making good shots.
Brandon, it seems like at home this year, Richmond in certain games, it was hard to close the game out. Now you had the ball in your hand, you made a few hesitation shots, and how does it feel to finally close one out at home this year?
You know, it feels good. It's always it always sucks to lose at home, especially in a close game. Those are games we're supposed to pull out, especially games like Richmond. So it was good that the guys stepped up today against Rhode Island. You know, it also felt good to be home, coming from VCU and UMass and things like that. So for us to get a win here and build our confidence on more going into these W was great.
To see the other players around you, Severe get high score, Randall Thomas, what is it like now seeing other players, getting everyone involved rather than just sometimes having to just rely on you to do everything?
No, it's good because I know what they're capable of. They're capable of doing that every night. Of course, John, everyone knows him as a scorer. He's going to have some tough days, and Dale's going to have some tough days too. But those numbers that they had tonight is what they do, what they can do on a daily basis. And I hope that next game and to finish out the season, they can do it every game.
You know, we've searched all year for that 3rd and 4th scorer some nights, you know, and that's been tough. But when you look and you get 4 guys in double figures, I think that's a difference maker tonight, you know. Good?
We have a question from our autism people.
Yes.
Coach, we are, first of all, very honored that you helped us out on this cause. We came to you, I guess, a few months ago now to get this on board. So how do you think this game increased the autism awareness?
I think it's tremendous. Obviously, it's a televised game, nationally televised on SNY, and you know, it's great that Rhode Island got involved, a number of other teams. I watch games all day today in my office prior to our game here. So by getting the word out about autism, I think that's what this is all about. That's step 1 in the process, making people aware of it, how prominent it is, and how much work is being done to change it. And I think that's wonderful. And I've never worked at a school more giving than Fordham when it comes to community service and doing things and reaching out. So this isn't a one-night commitment from us. It's a long-term commitment.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.